Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I am going to make an amazingly delicious low-carb jambalaya. This is my version of jambalaya, and it is low-carb, high-protein, and super simple to make. You just have to cut everything up and then cook it together. But it doesn't take a long time after you cut everything up. That takes a little bit of time, but you can also do that ahead of time. So what we're gonna start with is a tablespoon of avocado oil. Tell me where you're watching from, thumbs up, hearts, share this video. You're going to want to also save it for later. If you don't know how to save, press the little like, it looks like a little ribbon or flag button, and you can save it to your own like folder. You can create a folder or collection called low carb, high protein, low carb, or Christina's World Kitchen, or CWK for Christina's World Kitchen. And then anytime that there's recipes that you like of mine, you can save them in there so that you can find them more easily. This is a tablespoon of avocado oil. And then to this, I'm going to add, as my pot is heating, if you have a big like paella pan, you can use that. If you don't have that big of a pan, then use something that's like this, like a big soup pot, and that'll work better. I am going to add to this oil, I want to add a half a tablespoon of minced garlic. Half a tablespoon of minced garlic. And it's great to get it into the oil right away so it can start to like saute and create great flavor. If you want to, you can use fresh garlic. It's about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. And you can also use garlic powder, which is 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to turn this down a slight tad bit because it is popping. I can already start to smell the garlic, which is amazing. We're going to add to it our onion and our peppers. So I have 1 small onion diced, and then I have 2 bell peppers diced. You can use whichever flavors you want, or like colors, I guess, you want. Which colors would you use? Tell me that in the comments. I'd love to say hi to you. Where do you live? Where are you watching from? And if you have tried jambalaya in the past, you probably had it with rice. If you've tried it in the past, tell me tried it in the comments. If you've never had it, so never had jambalaya, put never in the comments. I would love to know. All right, so let me mix this oil and garlic around with this onion and peppers. So delicious. The smells are so good. Hi, Renee. Hello, hello. Renee, let me know if you got my text messages yesterday, I believe. All right, now, while this is beginning to saute, you could use this time, you've had it, wonderful, Renee. You could use this time to cut your calabasa sausage. We actually found this calabasa sausage in Costco, and it is nitrate free, which I've never seen before. This is the first time that I've ever seen calabasa sausage. Not that I haven't seen it in Costco because I haven't been there for a long time, but that I haven't seen calabasa sausage that doesn't have like corn syrup and nitrates and nitrites. But this calabasa does not. So it's the best option when you can find that. So I have 2 pounds of it cut up, and we're gonna add that in a moment. And we're also gonna add our seasoning in a moment. I just wanted to get this started to be a little bit sauteing with the garlic and the oil. All right, now we're going to add to this our cauliflower rice. I'm still here, don't worry. And I want to get the kind of clumps out, so I might throw it on the ground to get these clumps out of here. And Then we're gonna add this. I like to have them out so I can mix it better and faster. It's almost there. All right. Now I just need my scissors. And we're going to dump this into our pot. I have one bag. This is like 10 or 12 ounces of cauliflower rice. And I have one more bag that is just needing to be a little bit undone. I don't know, maybe you've never done this. Have you ever thrown your cauliflower rice on the floor? Now it is almost there. If you've thrown it on the floor, put thrown it. If you've never thrown it on the floor, put never thrown. All right, now we've got 2 bags of cauliflower rice. So this is like it's like close to 3 cups of cauliflower rice. And I'm going to mix this with our onions and our peppers. Okay. And then we're going to add another thing before we add all of our spices. Right, Renee? I mean, this is what you have to do if you don't throw it on the floor. You have to like chomp out this, because I'm an impatient cook. And so if I'm going to get this all done in a timely fashion that is not annoying to me, then I like to not have to do that. All right, now we're gonna add we're gonna add 8 ounces of tomato sauce first. You can also just cut up 8, you can like dice up a cup and a half of tomato sauce, or you can use 1 and a half of the 8 ounces. So same thing, a cup and a half, which is equal to 12 ounces. I'm gonna use half of it. I don't really know where the half is. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. And then we're gonna mix this with everything, and then we're gonna add our spices, and actually we're gonna add first our sausage, and then we're gonna add our spices, and then we're gonna just let it saute till the peppers are soft. Or if you like them crunchy, you can leave them crunchy. But you just want everything, really the cauliflower rice to cook, which is only gonna take like 10 minutes, and then the sausage to heat up. Because I think the sausage they're already cooked, right, Mom? The sausage?
No, I don't know. That's a good question.
So if they're already cooked, then you can just heat them up. If they're not already cooked, the sausages that you have, usually calabaza sausage comes pre-cooked. But I don't know if these nitrate-free ones come pre-cooked. So we're gonna check the packaging, because I didn't think about it.
Cooked. They're cooked.
Okay, they are fully cooked. Thank you. All right, now we get to add all of our, so you can see how it looks. Almost looks like, well, no, it doesn't. Never mind. It doesn't look like what I was gonna say. Now we're gonna add 2 pounds of our calabaza sausage. If you have like the ones that are shaped in a U, then usually I cut those because they're thicker. So I usually cut those like in slices, and then I cut the slices in half. I like to have like a bite of sausage in every bite of jambalaya, so that it's high protein. And now, all we gotta do is get them in here, and hopefully this pot's gonna be big enough. I thought for sure it would be. It's close. Oh my goodness, these are falling.
We can use that one.
It's okay. I think we might be okay. It is at its brim, but I think we're good. So we're just gonna mix it around really carefully. And then we're gonna add our seasoning, and then we're just gonna let it cook occasionally moving it. Man, I am not a clean cook when it is full. All right, this is when my patience doesn't last very long. So you can mitigate your patience by making sure you have a big enough pot. All right, I'm almost there in mixing it with the cauliflower rice, and this might actually be closer to 3 pounds. I don't know. It's probably 2.5. I don't know where it is actually. We didn't weigh it. Belinda, Aunt Belinda, hi. Nice to see you. Yeah.
Richard, your sister.
All right, now we have our, this is our jambalaya, low-carb jambalaya. You make it with shrimp and chicken and calabazo. I bet it is delicious. Do you use cauliflower rice in yours, Renee? We have our last, now we just need to heat it, and I'm going to add our spices. So first we're going to add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And I think this is 1 teaspoon, yeah. And then Aunt Belinda, do you like jambalaya? I have a feeling you do. All right. You do, wonderful, Renee. I bet yours is absolutely delicious. All right, now we're going to add a half a tablespoon of oregano. Half a tablespoon of oregano and half a tablespoon of paprika. Mom, could I get you to open this paprika, please? And the time, please. Okay. And a half a tablespoon of pink salt. And I'm gonna stir it really well so that it can get all the way over here in all the parts. And then the last that I would put if I was making it just for me and my husband and my dad would be cayenne pepper. Since my mom and my girls are eating it, I'm not adding cayenne pepper to it. We will add it to our separate amounts. Actually, I think Aunt Belinda doesn't like hot
She
either.
likes hot.
Oh, she does. That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Never. And Aunt Belinda, you too. If I was making it for you,
She likes hot.
then I would also include the spice. So you can add to your liking. I would probably add like half a tablespoon or more. Thank you. So I have 2 more spices to add. They just needed to be opened, and my hands are a little bit gooey. All right, now we're going to add a half a tablespoon of paprika. Ooh, your hubby loves it, Vicky. Awesome. You're gonna like this recipe then, or he will. All right, now this is a half a tablespoon of paprika and a half a tablespoon of thyme leaves. Thyme leaves. All right. Now we're gonna mix that all in here. And then all we have to do is really to just let it simmer, cook, get hot everywhere. Everything's cooked already, so the cauliflower rice, I'm gonna put a timer on for 10 minutes and occasionally stir it. And if it's all hot, it's good to go. So once you get it in here, once you mix it around, there's not much left to do. Just pay attention that it doesn't burn on the bottom of the pan and mix it occasionally. And you've got it. And it's a little bit saucy, not dry, and add that spice. If you would add the spice, tell me in the comments. I know Renee would, I'm pretty sure. Yes, you would. I just read it. Awesome. I think my girls in the future, in one day in their life, they will like it, because I actually didn't like spicy things until I was in college. And then I grew to love it. All right. This is it. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Have a wonderful night from my mom's house, my parents' house, to your kitchen. global
Bye.
flavors, and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.